Now can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, now, okay, everything should be good now. Sorry. Apparently, I must have turned off my PC in the last day or so. Or maybe I had updates or something, so it changed all my settings. Alright, come and get it, Malekith. I've got Lord Croak, dude. You can't beat me. You can't beat me! How's everybody doing? I was taking the Silence of the Fury a little too seriously. I hope everyone's doing well today. We're going to be doing our damnedest to finish this campaign today. So we're not going to be wasting a lot of time. We're going to be hopping into it as best we can. His army's just mostly shooting stuff. So, like, I'm gonna let my towers mess a couple things up. Especially because I'm waiting on some reinforcements, but we're probably just gonna run out there and slap everybody. Alright, let's boogie. How long do Beastmen typically live? Because Malagor seems ancient. Beastmen normally live... Well, normally not that long, because Beastmen live fairly brutal lives. However, if left alone and somehow able to stay alive, Beastmen can live to be pretty hefty ages. However, the Malagor is an exception, not the rule. Generally, when you're dealing with, like, wizards, it is not unusual at all for wizards to live exceptionally longer than one might expect. Which is definitely the case for Malagor. He is quite ancient. And boy, does it show. He is old and powerful and nasty. He's trying to kill Lord Croak. How dare you? How dare you try to hit a defenseless old man? Malekith is just the rudest of people. No respect. Just no respect for the elderly. But I would say most Beastmen probably live to be, like, you know, probably the same lifespan as humans. Unless there's something particularly interesting going on. Get out of here, you goofs. Get him, Chloe! Chloe can beat up Malekith. Let's go! Man-eaters. So falls Malekith. Alright, let's run this army down. That war machine disabled. And I want all my wounded characters to get together so I can heal them a bit. If Chloe is my dog, then is Seraphon my neighbor's cat? Probably. Chloe does not like the neighbor's cats. Not at all. I don't like that my neighbor has outside cats. Because I worry about them. Like, they're cute cats, but it's like, I just don't get it. I couldn't imagine having a pet that is outdoors most of the day. Wandering around, getting into God knows what. And you get like nasty diseases, or step in something gross, or get hurt, or get hit by a car, or killed by a coyote, or eaten by a bird, or God knows what. What wildlife is there in Texas? There's a ton of wildlife in Texas, even where I live. I mean, I live in the suburbs of Dallas and Fort Worth, which are very, 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 very populated areas. Not like densely populated, but like there's a lot of people, but everyone's like pretty spread out. And a lot of I feel like having an outside cat is just massively irresponsible. Are there alligators in Texas? Yeah, of course. There are alligators up at the lakes. We've got some man-made lakes near me called we got Lake Grapevine and Lake Louisville, which are very dangerous places. If you ever go there, do not go there on like big party weekends. A lot of people have died in those lakes. Not because the lakes themselves are dangerous, but because people get drunk on their boats and run people over and kill them. So, do not, yeah, they are like places you absolutely do not want to go. But they're giant man-made lakes, but they got gators. We got gators everywhere. Are those alligators tamed? No, they're not tamed. They're just wild critters. Yeah, we have protected alligators. In a lot of the areas around here. The gators are good for the ecosystems and stuff. And they're lazy. Like, as long as you're not stupid, you're not going to have problems with them. They don't want to deal with people. They don't like people. They're not particularly interested in hunting and killing you either. Oh, hey, Razor Tree. What's up, dude? Chat, if you have not seen it, you have got to go watch Razor Tree, who's in chat. He has a YouTube channel by the same name. He put up a video of my game, or of our last Age of Sigmar game, which was me versus him. You've got to go watch it when you have some free time. I think it's like 4.5 hours. But it is a incredible game. That is easily the most crazy, entertaining, well, just crazy in general, but also immensely entertaining game I've played of Age of Sigmar. 3rd edition. Well, just Age of Sigmar in general, I think. That was a wild game. Let's get Flock of Doom to be really cheap. And now me and Chloe are max level. Oh, baby. Feels good. Okay, we got this guy in an Ancient Stegodon, so now we're just gonna buff him up. Now I want this guy to run down Malekith, because he is gonna be watching over our home territory. And also, he's got Lord Croak, so anytime he wins a battle, Lord Croak levels up. Papa! I think Oxyotl legit has the best color scheme of the Lizardman factions. Like, he is a really... I wish they would make Tehenuan's color scheme more like his, where it's still like the dark blues and stuff, but he's got like the red crests and everything. I was not a fan of how with Tehenuan's faction they went with like green and red. I don't like Christmas colors on my Lizardmen. Perhaps a controversial opinion, but one I stand by. What do I want in this army? Could get a dinosaur. Just a big FU dinosaur. We'll put a Dread Saurian in here. just why not, right? Deep orange and blue? No. I would want, Oh, I already have one there. Well, dang it. Here. I would want one to be... I would want Tehillin's colors to be red and blue. How much of a bad time is Malekith and Nagaroth with another 2 hostile factions in his home territory? I think if anything, for Malekith, it's actually not a huge deal. Oxyotl's really easy to beat up if you're playing as Dark Elves. It's not that hard to walk over and just punch him in the face. I was messing around with it earlier. If anything, it just gives you more stuff to kill. That's more variety. So you're not just constantly slapping other Dark Elves and Skaven for half the day. And Tarax is not necessarily guaranteed to keep messing around. Tarax hangs out in southern Nagaroth, like his AI. Tarax's AI does not usually go that far north. I would say for Malekith, barely anything changed. For Helobron, Oxyotl can be a bit of an annoying opponent early on, but you can run him over. Like, Oxyotl is definitely a character who is really, really strong, but the AI struggles to use him as well as a human would. Have I seen the Wargore on the Chariot Insanity? I don't think so. I'm not aware. Is it a bug, or, like, did someone just figure out something cool? You mean in terms of AI? Honestly, the Malekith AI seems fine. Like, I'm sure he dies eventually, but I haven't noticed. I have not noticed any of the Dark Elf characters getting wiped out obscenely fast. Well, Lithanar's up here now. Okay, so we're basically just going to be trying to speed through turns. I need 2 more visions of the old ones, and then we're off to the final battle. We're actually not that far from the Dominion victory. All we'd have to kill is, well, I mean, we'd have to kill Malekith's entire faction, which would be a bit of a tall order. But it'd be, like, literally just that, and then, Exiles of Nehek, and we're done. Now, I should be getting more visions any minute now. So it seems very likely we will be finishing this quickly, which is good. That's what I want. Alright, so I want this army, once it's settled. We're still kind of just picking stuff up. I think we want to be more of like a skink army that is bolstered by Kroxigors and Temple Guards.
6 months, let's go. As is tradition, time for a weird lore question. If an ogre were to eat one of the Beastmen legendary lords, which would he think tastes the best?
Okay, so first of all, thank you for the 6 months of support. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, as a bug, the Tuskor chariots are apparently attacking too fast. Oh dear. Wargore on Chariot butchers Kolek and basically everything. Well, I mean, at least they found it already. I don't know if they're going to have time to patch it. Well, they should have time to patch it. But if not, at least it's like a known thing, so it can be... fixes can be implemented sooner rather than later. Which Beastman character would be the best tasting? I would think either Malagor. Malagor comes with chicken wings. So I feel like Malagor is easily the best bang for your buck from an ogre's perspective. Like, that's just guaranteed bonus value. That being said, like, Morgr does regenerate. So if the ogre could be particularly patient, which is an unusual trait for an ogre to have. But if he could be patient, you could, like, really get some good mileage out of your Morgr to order. So I kind of think it comes down to the personality of the ogre in question. But, yeah, I would probably say that I would probably say that I'd probably go with Malagor being the best. I feel like eating Morgar would be like dangerous for a myriad of reasons. Can I show the final battle? Yes, I can show you everything, pretty much. There is nothing. The only thing I cannot do is give a review, but I can show you anything you want. Everything is for free now, for free. Everything is visible now, so we can do the final battle today. Pretty sure. Let me double check that and make sure I'm not just talking out of my butt. What's today? Today's the 10th. Yeah, we're good. Upgrade the dinosaur building. Give me a shrine of the old ones. Garrison. Public order. Let's do the source building so I can get stuff. We're just gonna run around sacking stuff. Yeah, max level Oxyotl. Woo! Good. It's a perfect time to get this campaign to its ending then.
Infused by Hoet's wisdom.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. So what do I need? I need 3 more hard visions and then to win the final battle. Hopefully it'll give me enough hard visions, because you can't really like pick what difficulty the visions are going to be. You just grab one and hope for the best.
Foul lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
Hold on, guys, real quick. I gotta answer a message. But Prince of Sins, thanks so much for resubbing your tier 1, dude. 6 months of support. I really, really appreciate it. Arc. God damn it, I can't. Sometimes I just can't spell. There we go. Trying to spell architecture and it's like, is there an X? I'm trying to, I'm back and forthing with some people about having like new stuff done for the channel, most notably having like a logo designed. So forgive me if I occasionally get distracted and kind of have to like do some back and forth stuff. How is everyone? Am I the only one more excited to play Malagor in Mortal Empires? I do not think you're the only one. I think a ton of people are excited for Malagor, especially because he can fly. He is the only flying infantry character, the only flying infantry legendary lord in the game. So he's pretty unique. Oh, the stretch! Make sure you stretch too, chat, and you're not just sitting somewhere being a potato for all time. It's okay to be a potato, but you need to get up and move your body around a little bit. It's good for you. Is there anyone else in the game that could be given flying? That is a playable legendary lord? I think everyone that could fly is flying. The only notable character that could fly that isn't at the moment is the Greater Demon of Tzeentch special character. The Tzeentch special character, whose name I'm blanking on for some reason, he could fly, or he'll probably receive a similar update. Though I don't know if they're actually going to use that model in Game 3. I think there's actually a good chance that Sartorial the Everwatcher could end up being like a unique design. But we'll see. Can I recruit any heroes here? Nope. Okay. I'm going to send you like deep over here so I can put a sanctum somewhere interesting. I love that Oxyotl aggressively whispers at people. New Kimmler? Yeah. Yeah, Kimmler definitely had some adjustments. So because of the new Strider situation kind of thing, they actually went back throughout the game and applied a lot of various changes to many characters to make them. They essentially went and made a lot of things in the game more consistent. So a lot of characters that had various buffs that were like unique and weird, but like maybe there were people that were similar. A lot of those were changed to make everything or adjusted to make everything very consistent. Bishop of Cheddar, thanks. Wow, it's 6-month days today. Also, you get used to it. I didn't realize that you were a tier 2 sub. Thank you very much for that additional support. I really do appreciate. Man, we're just not getting like any like high difficulty thingamajiggers, but okay, whatever. Okay, so this one only has, yeah, easy. That's dumb. I wish there was a way I could make them hard. Splat. Ogres. Let's get some Mournfang Riders. Actually, no. Let's get the dual weapons because I've heard there was something I wanted to see about them. Okay, we did that. Those guys spawned, but the Troll Fjord should be able to hold them off for a hot minute.
I see the winds.
Fencer's Blades. Nice. Oh, geez. I've got, like... Oh, my sweet lord. I should be doing things. Masamun's Pride. That's a stupid strong weapon. Plus 100 AP damage. Good God. That is so over the top. Wow, apparently this guy is, like, super into Huan Chi, because I've got, like, 3 banners for that dude. Who knew? Artifact Hunter, Great Plant Archivist, Rat Spawn, oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh well, no big deal. Okay. Are these mechanics for Oxyotl in Mortal Empires 2? Yeah, absolutely. And they're actually better on Mortal Empires because you can just kind of spy on the entire planet. Can Warhammer Fantasy chameleon skinks change color to camouflage themselves? Yes. That's where their name comes from. Obviously they're chameleons in visage, but they can change their... They are very, very good at stealthing themselves. Like chameleon skinks...
Lawmaster happy to be back after my first deployment.
Hey, Dr. Bloody! Well, welcome back, my dude. I'm going to assume welcome home. Hope you're back somewhere comfortable and familiar. Glad you're home safe. I hope you, I don't know if having a good time is necessarily the right terminology, but I hope it was an interesting experience and you came back safe and sound. And just, big welcome back. Thank you for the 8 months of support. I really appreciate it. But yes, the Mortal Empires with Oxyotl, I think, is actually debatably more fun than his. Actually, nah, not debatably. I think it just is more fun than his Vortex. You're not kind of. Oh, here we go. Movie.
In the shadows, the first ones lurk, ever vigilant and watchful. Oxyotl's chaos-sensing instincts have led to a place of ancient and unspeakable darkness. For the sake of tomorrow, the Beastmen must be slain. Ready the ambush.
Y'all ready to go to the biggest herdstone ever? The biggest, baddest herdstone ever? It's time, chat! It's time! The Heart of the Dark. The legend of the Blood Beast... Thank you. The legend of the Blood Beast is true. The bull-headed fiend of brass rampages at the head of a mile-long column of armored minotaurs. His course has been plotted. You must travel ahead of him to the foul place referred to as the Heart of the Dark. Approach with great caution, for he possesses chaos-gifted strength, but remember there is little difference between him and all the demons you have vanquished before. Use the element of surprise that has served you so well and destroy him. And once the Brass Bull is dead, we get plus 15 charge bonus and plus 2 untainted for all armies in all regions. Yes, I can show everything. So if y'all are ready, we're going in. We are going into the Heart of the Dark. No muss, no fuss, no delays. Let's go. But before we go, let's actually pop the Rite of Primeval Glory so I can summon cold ones. Alright. Let's boogie. Tarex the Brass Bull. I'm going to be summoning the Serpents, and I'm going to be summoning cold ones. We've got Jordunks, the Ancient Cruxlord, helping us out, and we're going against Tarex the Brass Bull, Grog Sigor the Legend, and Wyatt the Fiend, who are 2 great Bray Shamans. So without further ado, let's begin. Where is this on the map? That's a great question. We're at the Palace of Princes. So we're near the... We are as close to the Chaos Waste as we can get in Vortex. So we're at the Palace of Princes, which is just a little bit east of Oxyotl. Alright, let's go. I love this map. I love this map. Driven by a staunch resolve, Oxyotl has shadowed Tarex right into the center of the Heart of the Dark. It is an infernal place that has haunted his visions, where few souls other than the Beastmen come. Those not of the cloven ones that do usually die a sacrificial death, fed into the gaping maw at the great herdstone's base. Fell energies saturate the air, a portent that Chaos's foul plan is on the verge of fruition with the Brass Bull at the heart of it. It is time to end his rampages once and for all. A beastman with the name Wyatt, it's probably a reference, but yes. Here we go! I will mute myself so y'all can enjoy the little intro.
Another wretched foul-lizard thing joins the red host.
Dr. Buddy, thanks so much for the 5 gift subs. I really appreciate it. I muted old Throt to buy some time. Alright, so the Beastmen are rallying. Look at this. Look at this herdstone. Look at the size of this absolute monstrosity. That is a herdstone. Hidden away in the deep woods and with a giant infernal pit full of teeth. Ready to go. Alright, so we've got to free lots of captives and kill Taurus. Let's go. Speed! Let him have it. Oxyotl's so fast. Such a speed boy. We got lots of dinosaurs, which is great. Long range snipe. Let's take out some chariots. Alright, Doombull's dead. That army's down. Hey, CJ, you bust up. We're playing the final battle. Alright, Great Bray Shamans are coming. So far, this fight does not look terribly hard. I mean, a lot of these fights don't tend to be. They're more like thematic eye candy than they are like great difficulties of skill. But now we've got to kill the shamans. We're going to be bringing in sacrifices and other annoying things to appease the dark gods, which may or may not do something a little nasty. Oh, there's a Jabberslythe. Forward! And Taurus is way at the back there. Oh no, the Tuskors. Well, they're Razor Gore chariots, not Tuskor chariots. Yo, Jabberslythe. I hear you like acid. Get him, Chloe. Positions, everyone. Positions. Light him up. One shaman down. Let off a primeval roar here. Summon in some reinforcements. Good damage. Ow! That hurt. Reinforce the dinos. Summon the snakes. Okay, let's bring Oxyotl down to deal with Tarex. Alright, we freed all the prisoners. Which, here you can see all the prisoners. All the prisoners are literally just fanatics. It's just a massive legion of Empire fanatics. Those are all the prisoners. Tarex's ritual is complete. Uh-oh. Here they come. Corn sending in big things. So I want to draw attention to this particular critter that comes out. This guy right here, the Gorgon of Corn. This guy sucks if you're playing on a high enough difficulty because he's actually really unique. Not only is he unbreakable, but he's got like all these different auras. He's got the Wargore aura and Frenzy and a bunch of just other nasty crap. Not if you are struggling with this particular battle, which I don't think a lot of people will, but if you are, that guy is a problem causer. Chameleon Skinks, to the front! Alright, and there's Tarex, coming right for us. where I can shoot him. Summon in some snakes. Oh, my Dreadsaurian is getting absolutely shredded. And that's it. As far as Taurex's herd is, we still have to deal with the summon stuff, but Chloe will run him down. Get him, Chloe! So falls Tarex. Where's the Super Gorgon? There he is. This will take him down. And spit! Skadoom! And that's it. I can't believe Chloe killed Tarex in the end times, I know. The truth is stranger than fiction sometimes. And that's it. That's the final battle. It's pretty easy. The shredded of Lustria. He's still alive. A little beat up, but he's alright. Terror the Tower. The Tower of Terror, really? That's the name of the Doomful at the start? Oh, good grief. It's a fun battle, but it's not particularly, like, difficult. Unless, if you were, like, with Oxyotl's campaign is very meticulous and very slow, because you have to, like, do all the missions and stuff. So by the time you get to Tarex, the odds of you not being, like, stacked are really, really small. If you're playing as Tarex, you can actually get that mission fairly quickly if you, like, really maximize out some things, and it can be a more it can actually be a difficult battle if you rush to it a little too fast. But alright, enjoy the movie.
The sundered herdstone relinquishes its vile energies. Chaos shall not prevail this day. The first ones are victorious. Their world is safe once more. Yet already, Oxyotl senses new danger. He remains forever duty-bound, his work never complete.
There we go. Brass Bull, Glass Jaw. Next. So all we've got left to do for the victory is get some difficult missions, which we will be trying to wrap this up. Oh yeah, I got a bonus army. Do I want the bonus army though? Not really. Goodbye. What is the final battle prize? You get +2 untainted to all regions faction wide, and I think you also get like +15 charge bonus to all armies faction wide. Which, depending on how you build them, can be really, really good or kind of meh. And plus 15 charge is not bad. Okay, yeah, whatever, I don't care. So by the end of the campaign, the buffs that I have are Trapper of Chaos, which Trapper of Chaos gives me +10% ammunition and +15% ambush success chance to all armies. Darkness Vanquished is +15 charge bonus to all armies and +2 untainted to all regions, and that's it. So, like, they're good. Maybe not like the craziest buffs in the universe, but certainly not bad. Can I make a video about the new DLC mechanic? Yeah, when I make my review video. I guess I can mess up Sotek's causeway since I'm here. Get out of here, Morothy, you nerd. Valiant defeat? Not on my watch. What's the charge bonus on these Croxagors? 43? Who's the most fun legendary lizardman lord? Who is the most fun lizardman legendary lord now? I mean, I'm biased. I think Oxyotl is the most fun because you start with me, me and Chloe. But I don't know. It just depends on what you're into. I mean, the Oxyotl campaign is definitely the best of the DLC campaigns, in that it's not, you know, busted, and you get access to some really, really powerful abilities, the Secret Sanctums. Especially if you're like building an empire or just wanting to mess with people, it allows you to actually do some really aggressive plays and really mess with the enemy in a lot of ways. Like building a sanctum underneath a place you're gonna attack and just like getting all the best, sexiest upgrades, and then you can literally just stroll in there and just slap the crap out of everybody very casually. Which is pretty brutal, to be honest. Don't forget to check the ogres. These aren't the ogres that someone asked me to check. These are the regular ones. I need to check the ones that have dual weapons, apparently. Good grief, Hellbrand has a lot of resistances. Okay. Well, let's start taking pot shots that are not you. Start taking some pot shots here. Draw them over. Oh, just missed. Hey. All right, a little better accuracy, guys. It was a little better. Nice hit. There you go. That was a little rude. Yeah, whatever. The red crested skinks, they're fine. Go have fun, kiddos.
Killing time!
Let's let Hellebron know what we think of her.
Man-eaters! Sword eyes! Man-eater pistols! Sotek! Sword eyes! Rotten! Man-eater pistols!
Ah, killed the Charybdis raised across the battle line.
Let's go, boys!
You kill the Charybdis, you can eat it. Just a little bit too... not quite on that one. Is the 19 Oracles the new Doomstack to watch? I mean, I could see it being a Doomstack. Oh, good lord. The amount of... the amount of damage their shooting would do would be absolutely horrifying. Wish the ogres had an animation where they picked up an enemy and, like, bit off their arm or something. Maybe they will eventually. Nice. Wait, no. Give me that greater arcane conduit. That's the good stuff. Just inject it straight into my veins. What do I think about the idea of the War in the Mountains being a potential far-off DLC of Dwarves versus Chaos? It's possible, but, like, Norscan dwarves are not going to be a thing. And the sooner everyone can get on board with that and realize that this is not a viable option, the happier you'll be in this grand scheme of things. I just cannot see them. That would be such a waste. Like, if you're gonna do dwarfs, you want to do, like, do I think there will be a dwarf DLC? I think there will be at least one in, like, the Mountains of Morn. Well, Norscan, like, Norscan dwarves, dude. I could see, like, Norscan dwarves getting a singular unit. And it being like, hey, look, Norscan dwarves, and that's it. This idea that Norscan dwarves are going to be like a standalone big faction coming in is just dumb. Like, it would be such a waste of space for the Dawi. It would be much, much better for the Dawi to instead focus on things like, hey, let's get like a really big engineer DLC in here, and there's just a better list of characters to work with. Now, if you're like, oh hey, I want them to bring in like Krakadrak as a faction, but just use Krakadrak as like a starting place, and then just give us things that like are actually missing from the faction, okay, well that's fine. But like, I don't know, I feel like if you were gonna see Norscan dwarves in the game to the extent where they're actually something different, I feel like that would probably be a mercenary unit, not a actual sub-faction or something. But like, as the location for a conflict, yeah, sure, that works. I don't know if Norska is gonna be in Warhammer 3. That is like a complete toss-up based like on how the map's going to be designed. I don't know if the map's going to go far enough for the, like, not the Vortex map, but for like the Game 3 solo map. I don't know if it's going to go far enough over to the west in order for us to get Norska. You know, it might just be like they do, like, I'll be kind of surprised if the entirety of Kislev is on the map. I would be happily surprised. But it seems like because the Realm of Chaos is going to be, like, the main focus of the map, I don't think there's going to be as much map from the prior games as some people think there's going to be in the standalone Warhammer 3 map. Once they're all fused together, yeah, but the fused togethers, you have to remember that everyone's got to fit. Anyone that's going to be a DLC in Warhammer 3 is going to have to fit somewhere in the world. Unless they're going to be like a free LC thing. I will check the Tehiniwan Skink Chief here in... Okay, here, actually, let's do this. Let's do this, chat. I'll do a poll. I'll do a poll. Because I genuinely want your thoughts on this. Should we bother finishing this campaign or move on? Alright, polls up. So, there's nothing's gonna happen for victory. Like, we've done everything, we've beaten the final quest. The only thing we have to do is just wait for hard missions of the old ones. Visions of the old ones. Which those just spawn from time to time. And getting a hard one is kinda a toss-up. But I don't think there's like a unique victory screen or anything. And there's definitely not an epilogue, because they've stopped doing epilogues. So if you want to... And I'm only going to be streaming for about another hour. I'm stopping like an hour from now. So if you just want to... If y'all want to go watch something else, then we can do that. Or we can just kind of like run around, check off different things. No epilogue? Well, they haven't done any epilogues for like the last few Lord Packs. There haven't been new epilogues in a long time, which is a shame because I really, really liked them. It was really cool seeing like random characters pop up. No, let's check out other stuff. Okay.